Alright, so off top. Bro, I think wrestling fans are some of the biggest idiots, man. They are some of the biggest crybabies on the face of the earth, man. You said you wanted to end the WWE brand split. Alright, so by doing that, you have to get rid of one of the world titles, or you gotta have one world champion. That's Roman Reigns. That is the definition of a brand split. You only have one world champion. Do you know how ending the brand split works? You need only one world champion. Are you deaf? Like Jim Cornette said, they should have only one world champion. He is the undisputed champion. There should be only one world champion if there's no brand split. Raw has nobody else to face Roman Reigns, let alone SmackDown right now. So yes, they should have only one world champion. Common sense. The roster is too weak to have two world champions. You dumbasses. I made a video about that. If the roster is weak, get rid of the brand split and have only one world champion to make things more spread out. Common sense. But look, man, when it comes to Jeff Hardy, I don't want to kick a man while he's down. But I might have to. But look, I might have to kick a man while he's down, man. I'm sorry. Based on his fan base. His fan base are enablers. You said that the WWE was wrong by accusing him of falling off the wagon. You said that was disrespectful, that Nick Khan and Vince and Johnny Ace wanted Jeff to go to rehab. Oh, but Jeff gave you the sob story that he was clean. It was insult. He wanted to leave for AEW right away when they accused him of that. Well, to me, that sounds like an addict. By denying help, knowing that you really need help, that sounds like an addict. He is an addict. He will always be an addict. He will always be an alcoholic. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Those are the rules of being an alcoholic. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. It doesn't matter if they get sober. There's always that chance they can fall off the wagon. At any time, at any given moment. He is an addict. Once again, I remember that house show where he left. I remember I made a video like last year about Jeff Hardy, and the title was called "You Are a Smart Mark If You Think Jeff Hardy Should Go to AEW." And I mentioned his age, and I mentioned the fact that he has bad sobriety issues. That if he goes to AEW, it will make things worse. And I was right. I was right. This dude has problems, and he should have never left the WWE. Am I wrong now? Look, man, I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down, but I have to. Because his fan base. Y'all thought this was all positive. Y'all thought this was about wrestling. When he left the house show, when he went to the crowd like a moron at a house show, they knew he was on something. They knew he wasn't sober. Wow, man. And it's a thing AEW was making fun of that situation multiple times. Didn't you see multiple times Matt Hardy was making fun of the situation of Jeff Hardy walking into the crowd multiple times? Oh wow! See, yeah, you was trolling the WWE, right? Wow, so you was trolling them because they care. You was trolling them because they care too much about Jeff. Let that sink in. AEW was trolling the WWE because they care about Jeff Hardy, right? Because they cared about him. Wow, to me, that's low class. Johnny Ace, Bruce, they wanted this man to go to rehab for a reason. And now, look, now he's a drug. Now he got arrested on Tony Khan's watch. That's karma. That's karma, ain't it? He got arrested on Tony Khan's watch. Not on Vince's watch, on Tony Khan's watch. See, look, when it came to Vince and Jeff, he was on the straight and narrow. Meaning, he knew if he slipped up again, they was going to get rid of him. Or sent him to rehab. He said no to rehab. Remember that, people. He said no to rehab. It's like, this dude had an interview with Stone Cold where he said, this is it. This is my last chance. If I screw it up, I'm gone. Well, if you knew this was your last chance, then that's kind of confusing to me. You see, Vince is like a damn father figure to these dudes. Tony Khan, he's a fanboy friend to these guys. That's the problem. Why did Jeff say, this is my last chance? If I screw up, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Right? He wouldn't say that if he was in AEW, because they don't care. I mean, hell, Tony Khan damn near smokes weed with people. So he don't care about guys doing drugs and drinking alcohol. He don't care. He does it himself. Unlike Vince. Vince put it in Jeff's brain that, bruh, if you screw up, I'm gonna get rid of you or send you to rehab. This is crazy, man. I can't believe this dude got arrested again. But look, I gotta go back to that house show, man. Y'all said he was trying to get out of his contract. See, y'all didn't think he was on drugs. Y'all didn't think he was on the influence of something. Y'all thought he was trolling. Y'all thought he was working people. Y'all thought he was trying to get out of his contract. I was saying, bruh, I think something is off with him. I said, I don't believe a damn word he's saying. I think he's on something. And I was proven right. He was on something. He was under the damn influence, right? He was. And the WWE was trying to look out for him because they knew something was off. Dude, Vince has known him for what? Bruce, Johnny Ace, Vince, they have known him for what? For the past like 25, 28 years? So I think they know him better than we do. They knew something was off, obviously. But you, as a fanboy of Jeff, you was the enabler. You thought they were callous and heartless. That's crazy. Y'all thought the WWE was when they tried to send him to rehab because they thought he was on something. Obviously, he was. Why the hell would you just jump into the damn crowd after a match? Like really? He jumped into the crowd after a match and acted very, very weird. Once again, they thought that was odd because they got red flags about Jeff Hardy. How is that a bad thing? It's crazy. These fans thought Vince and Bruce were evil people because they wanted Jeff to go to rehab. That's crazy when your boss wants you to get better. He offers you help, and people think that's a bad thing when your boss offers you help, rehab help. And that's a bad thing to people. Nick Khan was looked at as the bad guy here because he wanted Jeff to go to rehab. They thought he was on something. Nobody else thought he was on something. I knew he was on something. I knew he was under the damn influence. This guy is an addict. He will always be an addict. Him and every other alcoholic who has a strong addiction to alcohol. I knew he was gonna fall off the wagon. It was obvious. I mean, bro, this guy's doing crazy dumb stunts in AEW. It's like, I know this guy is in pain, right? That is an alcoholic's main excuse. When they are in pain, they go to alcohol. That's why I didn't want him in AEW. All these stupid stunts was going to lead him to going back on alcohol. I knew it. When you are a alcoholic, you are going through some kind of physical pain or mental pain. They drink or do drugs to combat that. That's why I didn't want him to go to. That's why I didn't want him to go to AEW. Because I knew he was gonna do these stupid ass dumb stunts that was going to lead him to a broken body even more than it is now. But once again, the WWE was trying to look out for this dude. But you bloodthirsty AEW fans thought it was all about the wrestling. Y'all thought they were wrong by accusing Jeff of falling off the wagon. That's crazy, man. Y'all thought this was an insult? That Nick Khan wanted him to go to rehab? Y'all thought this was an insult, bro. He's alcoholic. I don't care how you spin it. If he goes to an AA meeting, guess what? He has to say, "Hi, my name is Jeff Hardy, and I am an alcoholic." That's what he is. He's alcoholic. Man, it's insane, man, that y'all thought his last company were the bad guys here. Now I think AEW are the bad guys. By not telling him, bruh, if you fall off the wagon here, we gotta get rid of you. That wasn't a clause in his contract. That was a clause in his last contract. Like, that's why Jeff said, if he screws up again, he knows they will get rid of him. His last company, that I mean, right? But his new contract, I'm pretty sure he had no clause. He had no wellness clause. When it comes to Tony Khan, he's your friend and your fan, and not your boss. He's your friend and your fan. He's not a boss. That's all I'm saying. I'm done.